Hello, everybody. Sorry, I've been around the last couple of days. Feeling a little under the weather. I'm still not 100% yet, but feel a lot better today than I did last two. So maybe it'll keep getting a little better. Maybe tomorrow I feel about 75, 80% right now. Maybe closer to 75, but maybe I'll be a lot closer to 100 by tomorrow. Having a hard time getting my appetite back. That makes it tough. Patrick Kelly, Gigi, Dorinda Red. Hello, y'all. I think that was about it. Don't want to miss anybody. I guess I could say hi to myself. I was one of the first ones. It'd be kind of rhetorical. So anyway, hope everybody had a good day. Went and watched a little bit of Chuck's. Well, I watched the whole thing. So I don't know who all's going on later or if anybody, or I haven't heard and I didn't see any notifications. So I ain't going to swear I'm going to stay on real long tonight. But I'm going to, I'll stay on until one of the other channels come on or something. And then I'll slip out. So anyway, hang on just a second, guys. All right. Anyway. Everybody must have forgot about me. I'm not feeling that very fast, but that's okay. Ragnar Adventures, hello. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see any notifications earlier. I went and looked a couple times. We even went to her page and pulled that drop down and didn't see anything yet, but she may have just posted it. Frank Stein, hello. Grace Johnson, hello. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to make an appearance just to show up and say hello to everybody for sure and hang out for a while. And Crystal, how you doing? Show up for a little bit. Just kind of, yeah, we may have Dorinda. May have. I didn't know what time she was going on, so. John, Sharon. Yeah, I still got a little bit of a cough. Stomach's still a little puny, but I'll muddle through it. Been a long time, so I forgot, how it felt to be puny and not feeling good and hot sweats and cold chills all night for 2 nights. And my brother said, it's okay, you're just going through menopause. I was like, that just ain't even right. Eric, hello. So anyway, like I said, till I get to feeling kind of crappy, I'll stay on here, or if it gets to the time that Mrs. Bonnie's go on, I will bail. Stephen Pence, how are you, bud? Heard some neat things about you from another person that used to have a YouTube channel. So I guess that's a good thing. So anyway, enough about me. I'll drop the link here in just a second. Like I said, I don't want the panel real full. So like I said, I don't want to get a bunch up here and then I have to bail or what have you. You never know, GG. Men do too listen, just not very well. And maybe it's just selective hearing too. Crystal, thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, I appreciate it. Mike, at first I thought it was my kidneys and liver. So right before I got sick, I felt a little bit of issue in my back, but I laid in bed. I didn't get no sleep. And so I ended up laying in bed, dozing in and out for, I don't know, about 14 hours trying to get some sleep. And finally just got up. So I thought, well, maybe it's just that. Well, no, it kind of snuck in on me and whooped me. I had me worried there for the first 2 days and then day and a half. Today, I had a little bit of a sore back, so I did the same thing. I went to bed early and got up, I don't know. Went to bed about, it was probably 11 o'clock, which is really early for me. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, 3, I was wide awake. Just laid over there, dozing in and out until finally got up at 10:30 just because I go, well, hell, I ain't going to sleep, so might as well get up. Yeah, Cindy, you did tell me it sounded like I was getting a little stopped up. And I know the little 2-year-old, she had a cold last week or over the weekend, can't remember. And she was coughing and sneezing a little bit. And I could tell that she was a little cranky, but she kind of stays that way at times. So, but I was eating some scrambled eggs and sausage, and she kept wanting bites. So I just give her a bite, and then I go back to eat. And then might have been what did it. Yeah, Sharon, I looked at that, and I was thinking, well, I need to go get some cranberry juice. Well, I had some in the fridge. So I drank a little bit. And Gerald Cummins, hello. And thank you again for your gift. I appreciate that. I really do. Sassy Cat, how are you? Yeah, I thought it was going to, Patrick Kelly. Mary Ferlin, how are you? All right, I'm going to drop the link. Like I said, I don't want a full panel, but I'll let, I'll let several up, but I don't want a huge panel. Like I said, I can probably make it till at least when Bonnie goes on. So anyway, let me see what I can do here, guys. Tracy, how you doing? Sergeant Slydog, Paul Scott, like I said, we'll go from there. It's starting to fill up pretty good now. So anyway, I'll bring on one now. I turn on my camera, but I don't want people to see me kind of puny. So.
Hey, Shane, I didn't know you were sick.
Yeah. A couple days there.
Mm.
It's pretty miserable there. What's that? I was just going to say it was pretty miserable there the first night when I had cold chills. And then last night I had them. They weren't as bad, but I still had them. And I found myself kept waking myself up because I kept having conversations with people that wasn't there and I was asleep. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I thought, boy, I'm losing my ever loving mind.
I ain't never heard of a cold making you do that. Unless you had a severe fever and you're talking out of your head.
I don't know. I was living it pretty vivid because I can remember it. I remember what I was saying. And normally I don't remember them, but I remember them. So I woke myself up going, well, hell, I'm not even talking to anybody. But all right, Gigi, we'll set up a time.
Yeah. I finally got my curtains hung up in my bedroom. I could sleep in it tonight.
Yeah, I was over at Chuck's when you was announcing that.
I could not get that screw to go in that piece of wood. Every time I put the electric drill in it to do it, it would just come off and fall on the floor. And of course, I have to get on my hands and knees or lay on the floor, look up under my bed or somewhere else for those little bitty.
I'll tell you the easiest way to do that, since I was a carpenter for all my life. You know, is you grab your hook and you're fixing to put it up there and you put it up there and you try to put the screw in, it falls out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Before you even put the hook up there, put the screw in there all the way and get it kind of lined up where you want it. Start the screw so the head stays against the base of it and it won't fall out on you. Hey, Liz,
I haven't. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
I haven't hang curtains in a while, so.
Yep.
I got 3 more I need to put curtains up, and it's in my living room.
Right.
But the ones in my living room have got, my cousin had put those, it looks like, what do you call that? I know what it is. Dang it. They're like wood, but they're shades.
Right.
Yeah. On 2 of the windows. These the only 2 was here for a while, and then he put in this other window where my dining room is. So.
Right.
I've never put curtains up there because it's always been covered. And I didn't have 2 windows in my bedroom, too. They put it in there, so I hadn't hung curtains up in there either.
Yeah. ODB, hello.
Oh, hello, everybody in chat. Sharon, I'm sorry we jumped off, but I seen him on and I wanted to come over. I started a show, but I was like, you popped up and I was like, hey, let's just go over to Shane's. Well, I knew everybody was going to be over here, so.
I seen Carol Z. Hello. Glad you're here. ODV, do I know you from somewhere? Well, I don't think I'm too bad now, just listening. Just the residuals, right at the end.
Well, kids are known to give you. I know when you got kids, when they're in school, you're constantly getting sick because it just passes around to the family.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, it's always fun. Always fun.
I think I hear a woodpecker outside my house.
Maybe it's just your carpenters.
No, they done for the day.
Oh.
They come over here to do something, but they had to wait till Eric, the rent man, got home because the way Eric was wanting something done, there was no possible way of being able to do it.
Right.
So they had to, he already, Jamie, that's the one that's working on my house, already had an idea in his head to talk to him about. But
Right.
Eric was out there. He put stain on my porch, where I walk on, and then he's
Correct.
going to go back over it and put the stuff where it protects the wood. So
Right.
he said,
Terry
I want.
Christ, hello. No, you're fine. And then Becky Justice, hello.
He says he wants it to match the color of my wood floors that's going to be in here.
Oh, cool. Well, sounds like he's fixed it up pretty good for something.
He says, I just want it to be pretty for you and you to feel comfortable and you like it. And, I just want you to be happy. And I said, I'm already happy. I got a place to live.
Yeah, any of y'all that haven't hit that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. It's always good to. And maybe the conversation just isn't not your cup of tea this evening. I apologize, but never know. Maybe a whole lot different tomorrow. Maybe exactly what you're looking for. Bobby Copeland, hello.
I got to go to the quiet doctor no more. I don't want.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
I don't want to. I don't like going to doctors.
Yeah, you said this one's Zoom, so it won't matter.
Yeah, but still. That
You
means
like
I got
to
to
say,
get up.
hey, I lost my internet, and you just hang up on them. My internet's fading. Click.
I know Chuck last night had a hard time. Something happened to him and Vicky's.
Yeah, he said it. He had a hell of an issue. And I didn't go watch anybody last night. I just was not in the mood. Well, I lurked around a little bit. I'll rephrase that. I lurked around a little bit, but I was not interested in the last 2 nights to get on with anybody.
Well, you're sick.
Yeah, I just didn't want to. People hear me coughing and a hacking and a blowing my nose every 15 seconds. Not saying you won't hear some of that tonight, me blowing my nose for sure, but I'll try to keep it to a dull roar. I want to drop that. Yeah, I'm going to drop the link again. I figured another, I don't know, hour. Might have somebody coming on. I don't know. We'll see. Just as long as they didn't get hung up.
Your sister?
No. I wish. She's been so busy since she bought those new racehorses. It's hard to get anything out of her anymore. She's all into them damn things.
Oh, I love horses. I love to ride horses.
Pappy, how you doing?
Hey, Pappy.
There we go. Drop the link again. Now, Liz, it won't be long before you bail, right? Or what is today?
What's today? The date?
No, just
Thursday.
Oh, it's Thursday?
Yeah, the 22nd.
Yeah, I knew it was 22nd. I just didn't know for sure what day it was.
Yeah.
Usually, Liz is somewhere else right about this time, so maybe they did a couple earlier and wouldn't come on tonight. I don't know. Battery's headed back down to Idaho Falls. Meemaw, how are you?
I think he's had just a recording tonight. Something that's already been recorded.
Oh, okay. A premiere.
Yeah.
I know you had one of those a couple nights ago from what I've seen. I didn't go watch it. T. Muckin, how you doing?
It popped up on my thing.
Ah,
I
okay,
was
Carol Z.
watching
Yeah,
Too
no shit, they're
Strong.
not.
Yeah, I went over and watched Too Strong.
Who's that?
Too Strong.
Hmm.
It's two guys. I love them. They get people and they go deep as they can into, the corruption and all that kind of stuff. And they show you actual evidence. They show you actual things you see.
Oh yeah.
Or as they bring the receipt. And then you can call in a little bit later. Or sometimes they'll have it come up like this. And you can call in and talk to them and stuff like that. I like it. We're both
Oh yeah.
Christian. So,
Hi,
you remember Tom, don't you? The
Tom.
Truth with Tom.
Yeah, I remember seeing him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that introduced me to them. They know him really good.
Yeah, GG, I should have changed it. I changed some vitamins.
Yeah, I think I need to start taking some. Now that I got that thing now where I could get over the counter drugs and don't have to pay for it, I need to
Hmm.
start taking me some B12 and stuff like that.
Right. Well, and even if you could get it from your Quick Stop, your Dollar General, go ahead and get it from the pharmacy anyway, because most generally that they won't charge you.
Yeah, well, see, she was giving me B12 shot.
Yeah, those last what 3 months?
I went every month and she gave it to me, and then she then I stopped doing it.
Right.
Hey, Dorinda,
Hello.
you got an echo.
I'm sorry.
You had an echo. Now you don't.
Okay. That's weird.
D dog.
Hello, D-Dog.
Carol Z. Yeah, I've been taking vitamin D, and for my zinc, magnesium, and quercetin, I take Coldies, and I really think that's what helped me a lot. The little Coldies are, I don't like. It's almost like a hard candy. I don't like that, but they seem to work pretty dang good.
I don't like any of those cough drops, man.
Well, everybody brags about them Recoli, and I can't stand them damn things. Give me some of the old-fashioned Halls, and I'll be fine.
Get you some honey, put some tea, put you a little bit of whiskey in it or something. Mix it up. Put your piece of pepper in there, and that's a good cough medicine.
You know, back when I was younger, in my 30s, I'd get puny and get just almost plumb sick. And I go take 2 Advil cold and sinus and I drink a Crown and Coke. And did you know within 30 minutes to an hour, I was fine. Never did get fully glued on. Now, I'm not recommending anybody go have a drink every time they're sick. That's probably not the best thing to do. Your body's already lacking in proteins. So
Yeah.
you go to having a drink, it's going to help just
Hey,
deplete them.
Grace.
Hey, Ronan, Grace Johnson, 200 milligrams of vitamin C. Yes, that helps.
I think I need to take that because I don't go outside too much.
Well, you need vitamin D for sure then.
That's the reason I don't want to go to the doctor tomorrow. It means I got to go out of the house.
Anita Fordinghouse, hello. How are you and your husband?
Hello, Anita.
Hey, Anita.
She came up with quite the name, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yes. She keeps Craig on his toes.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it works the other way around too.
Is Craig at the harbor?
You know, guys, I found some stuff. It's kind of a body cleanser, and it's a green tea with ginger, and it's already got honey mixed in it, and it comes in a jar. And I'll take a bottle of water and pour it in the back of my coffee pot, right out of the bottle, because it won't leave a stain in your coffee pot. And I'll just turn it on, let that water get hot, come up through there, and while it's doing that, I'll put 2 tablespoons of that mix that I bought pre-mixed in that coffee cup. Then I'll put 2 shots of lemon, which is about 2 teaspoons, and it's I don't know, about 14-ounce coffee cup basically. And then I'll pour that hot water over it once it's done. Stir it up real good. I'm going to tell you what, it is really good, and it sure made me feel better. And I've got, I don't know, half a jar of it left, so I need to get back on that again. I was drinking it every night for a while.
Probably a good thing for you, Shane.
Yeah, sure wouldn't hurt.
Hello, Remnants Rising. Hello, Pappy. Hello, Lily J.
Remnants Rising, that is correct.
Kaiser
Lily J,
Sosa.
hello.
Hello,
Yep.
Kaiser Sosa.
Yep.
I might not have pronounced that properly. If I didn't, I apologize.
I think it's Kaiser Sose is how they pronounce that. I remember the
did a
movie
better
Kaiser Sose.
You done a better job than I would have. Hey, Lily.
Oh, I didn't see Tennessee here.
No.
I didn't
Hey,
either.
Tennessee.
Going back to look, see where I missed him. Hello, Tennessee Ridge Runner. Sorry I missed you.
Yeah, I can't get in the chat rooms and tell each and everybody, hey, there's sometimes 600 people in there or something. Time I got through a few of them saying, hey, the show would be over.
Yep. That's why it's I just go hello all at first, and then the ones that say hello back personally,
Mhm.
then I'll answer them. If they don't, then I just move on. Tennessee Ridge Runner, no, I seen you, but I just didn't have a chance to say hello. So
The chat just jumped and I missed you. I'm very, very sorry. No, I always say hello to Tennessee Ridge Runner.
But she still does love her liver.
I do.
Hey, I like mine too. Do you like the chicken or do you like the beef?
We eat the beef.
I like the chicken. Also, I used to be.
We can't get the chicken liver here unless
Oh,
you
really?
pull it. Well, even the turkey liver. The only time you can get that is when you pull it out of the freaking bird when you're making a turkey.
Yep.
Oh,
We don't get it any other time up here. At least in Sault Ste. Marie. I don't know about Gigi, but
CJ Myers, hello.
we get them here. I used to be in love with gizzards, but I can't shoot. I got 5 teeth in my mouth, and I'm fixing to go get them pulled out and put some dentures in. I got up to, I think, $3,000 to be able to do that with.
nice.
Well, that'll help. Go with that same day smile, and you can get your temporaries for like 600. And they go in and rip out your teeth for another 6, and then 6 months later you go back in, and for another 800 or 1,000, you get your permits. But it's called the same day smile, and you get teeth right back in the same day you go in.
Yeah, That's where my cousin went. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to try to do as soon as I can, because never know when my Medicaid, Medicare go out the window.
Oh, I know that's right.
So everything I can do that I really need when it comes to stuff like that, I need to go ahead. It's like I'm going to make me another eye appointment, and I think I got $400 on my glasses. So
Ought to be plenty.
yeah, I thank God. If I didn't have Medicare and Medicaid, oh my gosh, I'd be in a world of hurt.
Whining Kino, hello. Chad Gambler, hello.
Grace, are you feeling any better?
Shane Grace also has a question for you.
All right.
Did you see Remote's video of the Queen's procession to the cemetery? The announcer saying she's been on ice for 4 years.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
watched
I keep
that.
hearing that, but
What'd you say, Shane?
I keep hearing that, but I haven't seen any proof of that yet. But I keep
Well,
hearing it.
He Remote showed it on Newsman's today, and
Right.
Remote had it on his show yesterday.
Okay.
So you can go back and check if you wish.
The woman says it. You can hear it. It's hard to hear it because
You
it's low.
gotta turn it up really loud, Shane. I'll warn you ahead of time because the volume's really.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to go pull that up and listen. Well, CJ Meyer, yeah, I got my own rodeo now,
And seemingly it was from the news person was from Australia News, so you might be able to look it up there too. But I don't know about that for certain.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hello, retired Rob vet. Rob, retired vet. Sorry. I get it wrong just about every second time, so.
Well, you know.
Hey, Rob. How is Louise? I miss y'all.
Grace says it's at the 45-second mark on Remote's one, and on Newsman's he started it at the 45-second. So
Okay.
just so you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything.
You're good. I guess I'll drop the link for Rob in case he wants to come up, or E-Dog, or both.
I love it, Pappy. Okay, Rob.
Oh, yeah, could be. Mary, who knows anymore? Who knows anymore? We'll never know until we know. All right, Rob, not a problem.
So I now have 184 subscriber on my little channel.
Good.
Great.
Hey, country homesteading. Oh, yeah. That's
I think
good.
you're
Country.
I
Love
think you're
you.
beating me.
Well, now, Crystal, you have to be on there a little more.
Only get 20 hours a month.
Yeah.
And not till November am I going to have a little extra money to.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's always getting lost on stage just listening.
Who's that?
Just listening and said, did you all see Potato get lost again on stage? And I'm like, does he ever go on stage and not get lost?
Yeah, I seen something about that, but I didn't go watch it. I don't know if I can go find it still or not. It was on a YouTube deal. It wasn't very long. I have a feeling, though, they'd probably yank me on it. It looks just like who, Carol Z? I must have missed something.
The Queen.
Oh. Yeah, I heard there's a couple of them that's around that look just like her. Looked
Yeah.
just like her.
Yep. She said the Queen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, doesn't affect me one way or the other. I mean, that sounds mean, but it doesn't. Eric, you got the pills or the paste?
Eric says, Shane, if you need any
Yeah, I've
liver.
seen that. That's a capital I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I said, I can get the paste right here at the local feed store.
You like liver?
Liver? Not
Yeah.
anymore. But he wasn't talking about liver. He's talking about Iber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
What's nothing more than elder abuse, D-Dog? I missed something.
All of it.
Ah,
The Queen, Biden.
okay.
Yeah, Stizzy Jones, I had heard that. So I've been wanting to get some. It does a lot more than just, this little whooping cough that goes around.
Hello, Lily. Hello, CJ.
Yeah, Lily, like I said, I'm a lot better today than I was the last 2 days.
Well, I don't know if you know who David's Snedeker is.
Yep.
He recommended a doctor that you could call. I mean, it costs you for the visit, but he will write you a prescription for it.
CJ Myers, I do not. I do not. Well, Ronan, I don't believe they're robots, but they damn sure ain't in the right mind or left mind. No, haven't talked to them, CJ or him, in I don't know. It's been 3 months or better. I guess country. I don't know. Like I said, I think it was adopted from a 2-year-old to me.
Shane, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go roll me some cigarettes.
All right. Yeah, I heard it's got ER. Now I don't know how true it is, but I heard it's got cancer fighting properties. It's got all kinds of great stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Wouldn't be bad to have around. Hey, news with Z-Man. I haven't seen Diamond in here. Z-Man. Yeah, I've seen him do that a couple times. One when he was doing that interview with Scott McKay at that deal, that symposium that he was at with Clay Clark. And yeah, I've seen him do that a couple times. So whatever. Hard luck. How you doing, Louise? Hey, Chuck. Good to see you, bud.
Hello, Chuck.
Like I said, I hadn't seen Diamond Little in here, but I guess if she popped up and wanted to talk about it, I'd allow it. I know I got another fella gonna come up here and I don't know, about maybe 5-10 minutes, so that'd be fun. There's me, man. 5 to 10 minutes, so that'd be fun.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, everybody. Crystal, Edna, hey.
I can hardly hear you, Z-Man. I gotta turn you up.
yeah, I know. Sounds like you got something running in the background there, Z.
Oh, hold on, Matt.
I
might-
hear you, Z-Man.
I had a tab open, I think.
Sound
How's
good.
it going?
Good.
Well, we had the last few days, and today we talked about Diamond said the planes had over 800. It was 300 when I started my show, and during the show, Diamond saw it over 800 planes up in the air between last few hours.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I've been hearing a couple reports on that. Normal is 230 in the United States. This ain't the first time. You not got up over 700 a couple months ago, too.
yeah, it's over 850, I think Diamond said. So,
Hey, Robert. I'm sorry I wasn't here when everybody said hey.
hey, chat.
And thank you again, Robert, for promoting my channel on your channel. I'm up to 184.
Doing my best, trying to get help everybody.
Oh, yeah. That's all you can do.
Yeah, Diamond was going to come up and see if you want to. I told her that I asked you if she'd come up and share the planes and teach her how to. I figured he knew how to do the planes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
I'll text her. I'll tell her I'm on panel. Hang on a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Rob.
Hello,
Hey,
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Crystal. Hey, this is E-Man. Good to see you. And hey, Shane,
Yes, sir.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Drink a bottle of KO Peptate. Takes care of
Oh
everything.
my God. Yeah, it just tastes like crap.
It's not just for breakfast anymore.
No, I know that's right. Yeah, that
Hey,
stuff
Jeff.
is.
Good to see you, Concerned Patriot, and Steve, and everybody else. I didn't really type in much. I was kind of doing 15 different things all at once. Cindy
Where's
Buller
Louise?
Stevens, good to see you. Go ahead.
Where's Louise?
In the kitchen.
Hiding.
Tell her
Doing
hi.
Hi. Hello. Wow. 800 and some odd planes. That ain't good.
Yeah, something a little up with that.
Right now, it's, I think everybody's on high alert. Semper
Oh,
Fi.
yeah.
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, no, I've been kind of busy. I got 10 billion things to do.
In here.
And
Stay
15
in here.
minutes. Lily, Jay, good to see you. How you doing, hon?
I just listening. Hard luck.
I didn't hear you.
I text her Shane, so I told her that chat wants to see the planes.
All right.
I saw.
That'll be fun.
Sorry,
Guys,
Shane.
Hang on a second, guys.
glad to see you. You know, it is a lot easier to just call them out when they write them in than type.
I can't do that, especially if there's too many. Like I said, I will be at the end of the show before I get even halfway through because I handpick. I'm not good at typing.
Me either.
Are
I'm
you
getting
finding Daniel?
Lily Gardens. Good to see you. And
So how are y'all doing?
doing good. Doing real
Good.
good.
Are you guys snacking?
Awesome.
Yeah, we're packing. We're going to be out of here probably in the next 30. And some people spend 12 hours a day and 100 plus degrees for weeks, but never tan. It's amazing. No, I'm tan. It's my YouTube. My camera doesn't show like all the fine tuning, but we wear long sleeve shirts all day anyway because that's what we do.
Rob, are you fine tuning?
I am fine tuning. I'm happy.
Oh, I'm off key.
Hey, Brenda,
You know what?
Brenda, at the beginning at 8 o'clock, it said 23 hours. Did he mess up on the scheduling? Because it said
I didn't put anything in.
Or no,
No,
I'm
Shane.
sorry.
Shane?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's his other show that he's going to do tomorrow.
Okay.
Or the
Yeah,
next
that
week, whatever it is.
Now I went ahead and listed it early. I went ahead and listed it early because make sure I got in a slot there. And then I didn't realize no one was going on, but I guess Bonnie's going to go on at 9 or 9:30.
9 my time.
Shane,
Yes, sir.
tomorrow, I'm going on at the regular time, and then after Trump's rally, I think Nikki's going to do the post game rally like what we did last time. We had a post rally. He's in Carolina tomorrow.
Hey, Rob, did you see Tennessee's?
Yeah, it looked like a California raisin. I was about to comment, but people were talking. Yeah, I did.
Hey, Chuck, do you want to come up, bud? If so, I'll drop a link for you.
But,
If you want, Shane, I'll step down.
We're good right now.
Okay.
When people start talking over everybody, then I'll start weeding them out.
but there's a lot going on. I think Saturday's gonna be a big day. I think.
All right, Chuck.
I think the more I look at everything, the way things are going, whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yep.
And I've been doing a lot of thinking and I've had a lot of time to think. This border down here hasn't been easy, and I'm glad it's over for me on a lot of it. But I'm going to be doing things that are going to help in other ways, and I'm going to do my part. Make no mistake about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to do it in another way.
Well, you do what you got to do. Who am I to tell somebody else what to do?
Nobody's going to really tell me what to do or not to do. I've been down here a long time, and when I got the sale, I had the sale pretty much pressing a month before, and we got everything up to snuff, and we got the place ready to go now, and we finally got things done around here, and we're getting really, really on top of the move, and that's a relief to me because I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but I sold a few more things, and I think we're going to be all right.
Yep.
I'm kind of excited. Good to
I'm
see
glad
Eric.
you are.
I'm excited. I think she's excited too.
Wherever you end up, I hope you have an awesome, awesome place to hang your hat and call it home.
Well, when I get to the next place, I think we're gonna just do horses. I think we'll.
Yep.
I got a line on some Mustangs, and I'm looking at them, and I got a few Arabians. I'm not so excited about the Arabians because I'm not real familiar with them. And
That
a
can be
horse.
a little cantankerous.
May I suggest landmines near the border? You may suggest that, Steve.
But they won't let you.
They won't let you do. Our hands are tied down here. And it's going to be coming to a theater near a lot of people with what's gone on, but I don't think we need to hyper sweat it.
Right.
We need to be prepared. I think that we need to use our minds. I mean, it's such a different time that we're living in. Instead of uniting, we're tearing each other apart and throwing it all into the wind.
Yep.
And it's about time. We got time right now to regroup and, as Bonnie says, build the community. Yeah. Only keep the V8s. Exactly. I agree with you about that.
Can't have no six banger.
No six banger. I had a six banger once.
Oh, they're neat little cars, and they run pretty damn good, really, for what they were.
Yeah, rubber band.
Well, I want to tell you though, they'd wind up and hit a faster speed before a V8 would because they'd wind out so quick. Depending on what tranny you have, those things. If it had a manual tranny, you get out there far enough, it's going to take that V8 a minute to catch it, unless souped up from hell.
Exactly. Yeah, they are a money pit, T-mucking. But, you got to write something off. I'm going to write something off anyway.
So, Dorinda, who won the game last night?
What game? Oh, Diamond Lil won.
I told you.
Yep.
I told you.
And Dorinda came in second.
Yeah, it was what? John and Meat Puppet, the other two?
John and Marshmallow Man.
Marshmallow Man, that's what it was.
Well, if he didn't show up late, Dorinda.
Yeah.
She did pretty good. She come in second.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that sucks, Chuck.
He's on fire. Michael Gale, how are you, buddy?
Good to see you, Mike.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, those little things that scoot. Yeah, the old 62 Power Glide, that 62 Impala that had a 2-speed Power Glide, 327 in it. It would do 85 in low. And then you shift it to drive, which was 1 gear above it. And the only thing that slowed you down from just keep on going faster and faster was that old thing started to float on you going down the road. So there'd be so much wind going under it. It'd start to float. It'd scare the bejesus out of you.
I had I think it was a 67 Mustang, 68 Mustang, and it had a 6-banger in it. I blew the engine like 3 weeks after.
Yes, Victor, I am liking my curtains.
Right on, you're finally going to sleep in your own bed.
Yeah.
Well, then she was telling she didn't have no curtains in her living room. I'm going, it's okay to sleep in your living room where people come walk up and look in, but not your bedroom.
There you
No,
go.
I've got they're kind of like the wicker kind of shades.
Yeah, you're talking about the Venetian blinds.
You know, the only other one is in my dining room, and so and in my kitchen. But where my hey Louise, how you doing, sweetie? I missed you. I love y'all.
Louise, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing good.
Mwah.
Good.
I fixed a snack for me. Just home from work.
Thinking we're going to be out of here in about 30 days.
That'd be nice.
You think?
I'm ready.
You're ready. I'm
Yes.
ready too. Kind of ready. Don't think I've been too excited about too many things other than this. It's getting to that point where you see the ending of the writing at the end of the wall.
Yep.
And I'm excited as you cannot believe.
You should have started reading that from the right to the left so you could have seen that ending before you got all the way to the front of it.
Think?
You could have just cut out the rest of that crap.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of glad I learned what I learned. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And I've been paying a lot of attention on what I'm learning and what's been going on down here and what's going on our property and others. And I think I got a pretty good oversight on what I'm going to do next. And I think the new chapter in life is more exciting than the last one. You know what I mean?
I think you may be right.
I really do. Anywho.
All right, and I'll just stop it up and telling you about the planes and stuff and everything. So keep an eye on the planes tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Robert. Love you, brother.
Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow sometime. All
Good to
right,
see
bye,
you,
Ted.
Z-Man.
Good luck, Rob.
Good night, Z-Man.
See you, bud.
Yeah, I'm to the point I'm catching my breath. Finally. You know, I never realized how much I'm catching my breath. I'm home early. I'm gonna stay home early.
Yeah, it can get addictive.
Well, I can get all my paperwork and shit like that done and get ready for the move. And obviously get all the money out of the bank for at least 10 days. But you have to have some money in the bank in order to get it out of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, now I thought I'd shoot up here tonight and kind of humor you.
No, I'm glad you did.
Me too.
It's been a while since we got to talk on air.
Me three.
I kind of after I retired last week, I was kind of going through some shit in my mind. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's overwhelming when I looked at everything that was around here and everything we actually had to do to get out of here.
Yeah.
And
The overall view will scare you to death.
Well, yeah.
I think it just all hit you at one time.
It kind of did. It really did. And then I'm like, what am I doing on YouTube? What am I doing with this? What am I doing with that? Where am I at? You can do it with a withdrawal with a 1911. Yeah, probably. But the point I'm making with everything is I finally just took a deep breath and took a look at everything the way it really is.
Right.
Started to look at all the stuff I have to move, and then we logically found a way to move it. And I was really worried about the horses that I had and what to do with them. And I sold all that I have. They're finally off the property, and that's a big relief because that saves a lot of work for all of us. So, thanks, Rob. You've opened some eyes. Well, I think our eyes need to be opened, but I don't think we need to be opened by fear. I think we need to be opened with a positive plan. You know what I mean? We can shoot, scream, and holler and tell everybody what they need to do. But we also need to know what we're doing ourselves, and we got to follow our plan. Everybody has their own plan. Everybody has their own way of doing things. We live in a free country, and we have free will, and we have free agency, and we have the ability to maneuver around. We have freedom of speech.
Well, I mean, everybody's got their own little nick that they could put into the movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's something that you can do that somebody else can't do. Get together, trying to work it out through. See, it's got to where you don't even know your neighbors. You could be there for 20 years and not know them.
Yeah, and down here, that's the way it was when we first got here, but then all the shit started happening on the border, and we got to know each other real quick. But it's all about community, and it's all about working with your community, and it's all about being able to catch your breath and understanding what's going on around you, Bonnie, and everybody's like, build a better community. We need to do that.
Yep.
And I don't think everybody needs all the advice. I think they just have to have an idea of what they need to do and then just follow through.
A direction.
A direction. That's it. And then you take off from the direction you have.
Yep.
Many people want to dictate how you're supposed to do this, how you're supposed to do that. Well, we live in all different regions. You know what I mean?
Yes. Everything's a little different.
And everywhere you're at, it's a little different.
Yep.
And you build up your community, you get to know a neighbor, and then all of a sudden you meet another neighbor, and that's kind of how it works. And
I know. Sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
Some people don't want to get known, and they don't want to be bothered, and they just want to have their own. They're set in their ways, and that's what's unique about our country because of our freedoms that we have. We don't have to worry about that kind of crap, but what we do have to worry about is what's best for me and mine. You know what I mean? What's best for my family.
I know like 6 people around here. I've known them for like 5 years.
There you go. 6 people. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, my next door neighbor will take me out to eat and stuff like that. Or she make chili. She'll tell me to come over and get some. And, I know all of them.
That's that's what we're talking about.
Hey, Dorinda, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Didn't you say Bonnie was going on at 9?
Yep.
I just got a message from her that says she's going on in 30 minutes. One of those
Well,
notifications.
it's 9 my time. So yeah, that's in about 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen it when I went on, so I didn't know, and I haven't went and looked either.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's it's called Copperhead Road is her title for tonight. I'm not sure what the hell that means. I think it's a song, isn't it?
Song about moonshiners.
Okay.
Well, there's another thing that goes on. They called it Copperhead Road. It was a place.
Yep.
I can't remember. I've heard it before. It wasn't too damn long ago. I just didn't pay a whole hell of a lot of attention. I think it was something to do with the military. Maybe not.
It was by Steve Earle. It was a Vietnam song.
Right.
And thanks, Steve, for having Alexa send us her love, and we're sending it back.
A big hug to your whole family.
Amen. Good to see you again, Steve. Go ahead. I'm sitting.
D-Dog, Eastern time is the only time that matters to you.
For you,
But when it comes on my computer, it shows it in my time. So that's why I
Right.
said 9 o'clock my time.
Okay. Here's a misunderstanding.
No
No,
problem.
we always, I've always put central because that's where, not the majority of the people live, but the largest land mass of the country is central. And you got the eastern, little strip down the eastern side. And you got the Pacific, which is a little strip down the western, and you got mountain. There's a little strip right down the side of the mountain. Robert Lawrence, hello. I remember your name.
Tennessee, I watch him too. He's got a mouth on him. I like him, but he got a mouth on him.
Oh, he's calmed down a lot from what he used to be.
I know.
Uh-huh.
yeah, right on, Carol. Pacific is the best time. I wanted to say hey to North Carolina, Deb. Glad to hear you got your test that was needed. Amen. That's an answer to prayer.
Woohoo.
Nope.
Hey, did y'all hear about that? I think he was 17 years old. This dude thought that the boy was like a Trump radical, and he ran over him and killed him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was in North Dakota.
That's
And what
crazy.
happened was they only have the guy's side of the story, but they got an argument over politics. And the guy ran him over. He's already out on bail, though. Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's $50,000 bail, and he's already out. Same day.
Same
Wonder who
thing.
bailed that out.
Now, North Dakota is kind of different anyway. I mean, I've been in North Dakota a lot back when I was a kid. But that's pretty liberal. I mean, I think that he needed to stay in.
Hey, Chuck. How are you, bud?
Hello, Chuck.
Hey,
Hey,
Chuck.
I'm being hard headed trying to eat this hot shit. Hey, Rob. Hey, Dorinda.
It's got
The hell you
worms
eating?
coming out too.
What are you eating? Oh, that's right. You had something you put.
I thought it was honey barbecue wings I grabbed out of the freezer up there, and it ended up being them buffalo wings. And I come back here and I shook about half of that damn small bottle of cayenne hot sauce all over it and then cooked them. These some bitches are hot.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what, last night, here's a funny one for you.
Don't touch that plate.
The girl decided she was going to make chicken. And she says, I put lemon pepper and paprika on it. And she gave me that thing, and it was so damn hot I couldn't eat it. And I said,
Cayenne.
it was cayenne. I said, you sure you didn't grab the cayenne? She walks over and looks, and she says, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Her daughter takes 2 bites, and she's 2, and she's going, and it's like, yeah. She says, well, put some ranch on it. So I did that, and I ate about half of it. That's all I could do. I mean, I just knew my butt was going to hurt this morning, but luckily it didn't.
That's what I'm thinking about now. How's this going in? I know it's going to be like later.
Used to, I couldn't eat hot enough stuff. I'd eat habaneros. I've eaten ghost peppers. But now anymore, I can eat too much Tabasco, and my head will start look like the waterfalls behind me in my pictures. It'll just start running. And my brother, he was with me one day while I was buying a lunch up at Liberal, Kansas, and I put too much Tabasco in it was either my beans and cornbread or my macaroni and cheese. I can't remember. He says, are you having a heart attack? Are you okay? I said, no, I'm fine. And I went through about 15 napkins wiping my head because of so much crap coming off her. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I can't eat that crap anymore.
I'll be at the hospital shooting fire out of my mouth.
I'd be at the hospital shooting fire out of my backside.
Both.
Yeah. Like I just told Chuck, it's gonna burn coming out too.
I got a buddy of mine. He's about 50 years old. He had his gallbladder out about 3 years ago. The first time he wanted to try something hot, he ate some habanero ranch on something. And he said no more than that started burning his gut hot. He said he got cramped up and it come straight through. And he said he thinks somebody lit that stuff on fire as it come out.
That's what they said. Bring me an ice cream cone to the bathroom. Well, what flavor? He goes, it doesn't matter what flavor.
Don't matter.
I'm not eating it.
He said anything spicy now, his body don't process at all.
Nope,
Yeah,
it just runs through you.
my gallbladder's gone too.
He just ran me out of the room.
She
That
said,
stuff's strong smelling.
Hey, Vicky again.
Hey,
He's
Crystal.
blowing you warm kisses.
Yeah.
she ain't within 6 feet of me this plate, and it's like I feel like I'm going through menopause. The hot flashes I'm having.
We'll find you some ranch dressing. That'll help a little bit.
I put blue cheese on them.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Shane.
Yes.
I know you're fixing to drop off anyway. I got a phone call,
All right.
but Rob and Louise, I give you all the blessings in the world to you on your journey, and I love both of you. And make sure you keep in contact.
We got some plans coming up in the near future, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say it, and it ain't really self-promoting, but maybe it is. I'm gonna start Rob Redfett back up in a couple months.
Okay. Well, I love y'all. Love everybody in chat. I'll see y'all later.
Not riding.
See you later.
All right.
Fair enough.
I'm setting with for you.
Good night, country.
Good night, country.
Country, I'm getting better, girl. I'm getting better.
I'm getting to the point right now where like I said, I'm excited about getting the hell out of here, and I think life's going to be a lot easier, and we won't have as much going on. And I think that's what I'm looking more forward to than anything else. And you can retire.
Well, like we all know, anytime you move, especially to a different state or wherever you're going, anytime you move, you purchase a property, and there's always things you're going to want to do to it to get it up to your par or your standards.
Amen.
So yeah, I'm sure it's a little bit of work, but it's rewarding in the end. You ain't doing it because it's out of a have to situation. You do it because you want to.
I'm doing it because I want to. And
No, absolutely.
And I just figure, we worked really hard down here when we were here, and kind of excited. You know what I mean? You can't help but get a little excited now and then. And I'm not worried about a lot of the other shit. And I got plenty of guys coming with me when we come down, and I think I got plenty of help going to be there with us when we put together the horse farm. I think the horse farm will be a lot better. And I'm going to take some advice that I got and try to make barrel horses, you know what I mean, for barrel racing.
Yep.
And I don't know how that'll go because I've never gotten involved in the rodeo much. We go to rodeo, but I don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't build rodeo horses. I build quarter horses and shit like that. That can ride the range and rock horses all the time because of the rocks we have here.
Right. Well, like someone was saying, me and someone else was saying the other day that, good cut horse, you can turn that into a barrel racer in a hurry.
Yeah, I told you that. I'm seeing it right now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I took my cutters and took them in to see, but they're not good. You know what I mean? They're not like trained. You understand what I'm getting at? They're good. They're ready for someone else to train.
That's it. Yep.
But that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And staying with what I know a little bit rather than what I don't know.
Yeah, and I know lots of people that do that crap. So
I might need a lot of advice.
yeah. Well, my phone number. You know that.
Yeah, we'll make it work. But I'm in a good mood, and I'm pretty excited about it. Please tell me you didn't shoot Zeus or the cougar. Yeah, I shot Zeus the cougar a long time ago. You named it, Steve.
You were the one that wanted to make it a pet.
Yeah. I need a cougar down here like a hole in the head because they like to eat horses and they like to eat cattle and they like to really make a mess of the things.
I don't care.
Oh yeah. They'll kill your dogs.
Yeah, they'll kill your dogs in a heartbeat. And I agree, Wayne. Jesus is the answer.
Amen.
Yeah, all in about 15 minutes, I'll shut her down. case somebody wants to go somewhere else.
Oh, I ate all I could of it.
Do what?
I ate all I could of it. I ate most of it.
I was gonna say, did his mouth just go numb? I didn't even understand what the hell he said.
It was kind of like that.
Right back.
White rice time. definitely.
Grab a glass of milk, Chuck.
I feel like I'm laying in a desert somewhere in the sun. I'm hot and I'm flushed.
I want to tell you what I found with me. I talked to several people about it. You know, if your stomach's on fire, you grab a big old glass of milk and you start drinking, your mouth's going to cool off.
Yep.
You know how many acidic properties it takes in your stomach to break down milk? And you're going to add that to the end result of the dispersing what you ate. I don't think that's a good idea.
Not to mention, if you use a lactose, you're just going to make it more fun. Some people don't really know they got lactose issues until their stomach's really bothering them.
Shane, read what Devil Dog put.
Oh, I read what Tennessee Ridge Runner put too. It says Shane's phone number is 1-800-SMACK-MIDGETS.
Shane chases midgets in green tights.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like,
Hey,
Wow.
Michael Gale's out there, Shane.
yeah, I talked to him earlier. He was in here. He's been in here.
Oh, shit.
I'm thinking he had to go eat too. So
Kind of wishing I wouldn't have now, but I wasn't about to waste it as expensive that shit was.
right. Yeah. Kaiser Sose. There's an easier way. You are correct.
But I'm not a doctor.
I'll tell you what I found. It worked for me at the time. Back when I was younger and I ate some really bad stuff that would whoop me. I'd sprinkle a real thick coat of sugar on a piece of bread and put that sugar on my tongue and hold it in my mouth till it got a little soggy and then chew it up, swallow it, and do that for the whole piece of bread. And that killed the burn in my mouth. And never had any real problems of the export process after that either. But that's what worked for me.
That's why they give you potatoes with your crawfish.
But sometimes potatoes absorb that damn shit more than crawfish does.
Yeah.
I know that's right. John, how you doing, Southern Exposure?
Hello, John.
Then some folks, well, I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to eat the corn, which that's even hotter.
Yeah, I
White
won't
rice
touch the
helps
corn.
out.
You think white rice cures everything?
The white rice is what they give you in a Thai restaurant when you're really stupid and order a 4 hot.
I ain't doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you see the two little red things, that's not a flower. That means that shit's hot.
Uh-huh. Don't try to blow the balloons off of that one.
You think?
Oh, golly.
Yeah, a guy I knew back in the 80s, he was in Vietnam War, and he married a girl. She was half Thai, half Vietnamese, Northern Vietnamese. And he said that she makes, when the first meal she cooks, she said, "You like hot?" He said, "No, like hot." She goes, "Okay, me make baby food." And she made it. He said that shit was so hot, and she called it baby food.
I had that shit happen to me in the Philippines where they gave me this stuff that was so freaking hot that I
Burns your lips.
burnt everything.
Once your eyes and nose starts running enough, your taste buds burn out. It's all right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Until you rub your eyes after you've been eating it with your fingers.
Oh, I've done that.
Uh-huh.
I tried her kimchi, and she said it was mild. That shit, it was good, but it left white spots on my tongue.
Oh, yeah. Those are called blisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a damn good cook.
Said, she's like, "How seasoned do you want it?" I said, "Like ice cream."
Yeah.
Well, it smelled awesome, and I eat hot shit back then, but I never ate nothing hot that left blisters on my tongue.
Me either. I try not to. Yeah, hands out of the face at all times. Oh shit.
Yeah. They say we rub our face 30 times a minute anyways.
Yep.
30 times a minute?
Yep. They say people touch their face 30 times a minute.
I believe it too. You ever watch a kid?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Hands don't leave their faces.
Keep mucking. I think that the prices will go low with the feed getting so darn high.
Feed is getting really high.
Rob,
What?
I'll put it up on the screen.
Eric is doing well.
I don't know.
Don't have a clue. He's on his own journey.
I think you said last time you saw him is when he was there with you all a while back, wasn't it?
Yeah, he came up at the funeral. And that was the last time I seen him.
Cashew, how you doing?
We're not really talking that much anymore, Steve. But yeah, everything evolves. People move on.
Hey, Cashew.
Hello, Cashew.
My twin slaps my face 30 times a minute. Right on, Steve. Now, I really am. I know that I'm kind of talking a lot about it. I'm excited. I really am. I finally can catch my breath. And that's where I wanted to be a long time ago.
Well, I'm just glad I get to hear about it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it for any other reason. It was like, you know what? An end of an era down here. And I've done pretty good for down here for the best I could. And, I sit down and I think about it. Most of my time I spend is riding around, and I won't have to do that as much anymore. I like it better when the legals weren't around as much because I could do a lot of the shit in my truck. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to being able to drive my truck again and not have to think about anything other than driving the damn truck.
Yep.
It's a big relief for me. It really is. I think the whole thing is it's been an exciting week. I know that when I retired last weekend and everything, I was kind of pulling back a little bit on things. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Robin Louise. What are you sorry to hear about? He's a grown-ass man. He went his own way.
I'm sorry to say it, Stephen, but we're celebrating that he's actually taking on life as an adult, and that he's not treating us like his parents. We're just his aunt and uncle, and start standing on his two feet. Right?
Yeah, thank you.
Amen. Hoorah.
Thanks, Mike. I'm happy too. And I guess, you get overwhelmed when you sit down and you think about it. Then you think about all the shit you got to do, and you got 45 days to do it. Then you think, am I going to ever get done? And then you just go to work and get her done. That's what we did.
Actually,
You know what I mean?
just makes a huge mess.
It does.
The hardest part is I've always found is actually talking yourself to get started. Then once you get started, it's like, oh, this ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And it comes together pretty quick. I found that a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Many hands make light work, And I think that's the key. We got enough hands here that we can get her done. I just kind of was overwhelmed and underestimating it. We went out on our last ride kind of sentimental. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now I'm like, get her done. We'll get her when we got ahead of things, and once we got the horses off, then some people entered my war zone. Welcome, Matt is out. Let's play. Whatever. I don't think everything has to be a war zone.
No.
I think a lot of it is really immature. You know what I mean? Why do you want a war zone? Why not do it by yourself so you don't have one? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm getting tired of, I was down here for 5 months, and I've been helping out with border patrol and other people. And I kept a lot of the shit that went on here to myself. And people think that they know more than I do, but they don't. They don't know what we did. They don't know where we went. They've got a clue. But one thing that we did do is we kept our area secure, and that's all that mattered to me. And when I lost Jerry John, that was too much for me. I mean, that is exactly the way it was. And then I got stuck a little, big deal. I'll heal. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much healing up real nice now. But I was going to sell this place 2 months ago. And then I agreed a month ago because it was more money than I expected to get out of it. But that's my business. So when I sit down and I think about it, you have to make business decisions. And if you don't make business decisions, what kind of decisions would I make? I got to pay my health.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And people are getting tired of being down here. In fact, I was tired of being down here a long time ago. But we got her done, and that's all I'm going to go with that. But I sat down there and I thought about this shit, right? It's done. It's over for me. And that isn't overwhelming anymore. It shows me that I can move forward and keep my wife and my house and my household safe and keep my people good.
Ooh, get to keep me?
Yeah. My phone's blowing up. I can just imagine.
All right.
I ain't no telling.
Well, I'm sure.
Does the boys have the big screen on down in the barn?
No.
Yeah, no, that all got disassembled after the weekend.
Ah,
When we have people that come into our property and they're basically gleaning everything, including the livestock, you kind of keep things tucked as you can. So
oh yeah.
otherwise it just walks off. And we've got it pretty well buttoned down, but there's always that chance that someone would come in and say, hey, we've got a barbecue here. We've got that cow over there. Let's go ahead and cook it.
Oh yeah.
And then you also get a certain age where you just want to retire. You know what I mean? You want to cut half your work. You don't want to have all the property to deal with. You don't want to have this. You don't want to have that. But that's my life. And it was a lot of things I had to think about. Yeah, I know. I'll always be your tater salad. Had to take a break. Watch some dwarf tossing. Right on, Double Dog. But yeah, no, I get to the point with me. It's like, you know what? I'm glad. I really am. I'm really, really actually relieved. And I hadn't been relieved in a long time. And maybe that was what the emotions that I had on Saturday night were about. Because I was
Right.
letting go of this, and then I was moving on to another life. And moving on to that another life is a little bit different than what I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I'm kind of like a guy that likes to do my own thing. And that's the way I am. But I pay attention to everything around me, and I do pay attention to the news and stuff. But I also know that we have a strong military. I know that we have strong people in our country. And I think a lot of people like to be strong and prey on the weak. And I don't think that we need to be preyed upon. I think we need to be able to get strengthened by one another.
Yep.
You know, if we don't work at strengthening one another, what do we have? You know, have you ever thought about that? We're all going to be at war with each other. Well, we had a civil war. How'd that work out? You know what I
Yep.
mean? When you take a look at it, we always get divided over nonsense. Have you ever noticed that? Get mad
Yep.
over something small, and then we turn it into something large. And next thing you know, everybody hates everybody, and nobody's getting along. And that's too bad. We can work to be a better people, be a better community, and work to live. You know, we profess one thing and do another, and I don't understand that too much. You know, I'm who I am, and I ain't going to be anybody else. You know, my property in my next place, we're ready for it. But that's it, Wayne. We have each other, and that's what it is.
Yep.
And we do have each other, and we have to remember that. We can't pry on weakness. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Rob. I'm stepping down. I'm going over to Bonnie's. I love
right.
you. I love you all. especially
love
to
you
people
too,
below
Dorinda.
me. You guys have a great night, okay? I love you.
Yep,
See you, girl.
you.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down the live.
Hold
So,
on for 1 second.
okay, go ahead.
Where I was going with everything, right? We
Right,
learn to band together, build a better community, build better people, build each other up. You know, building
Right.
each other up is what it's all about. If we don't build each other up, we're tearing them down. And if we're tearing them down, where do we go from there? All of
correct.
a sudden, everybody feels like they can't do anything because they're too petrified to do something.
Right,
In the day that we're living in now, we need to work on building each other up, keeping our head on a swivel, of course. But the thing about it is, we definitely need to learn to work together.
Right.
And be there for one another if we can be. Rather than creating chaos, let's create a better community. There's enough chaos out there.
right.
That's what I had to say.
Red, do you want to come up? So I'm going to shut down the live, but I'll stay up for a little bit in the background. That's if you want to. Just let me know. I'll shoot the link.
Do you want me to stay on or do you want me to get off?
You're
I
good.
can go ahead and shift over to Bonnie's. That's no problem.
And I'm going to stay on.
Chad Gamber. We do have a guard dog that we took on. It was Jerry John's dog. That he's a great Pyrenees.
Right.
And I'll tell you, we're learning a totally different dog. You don't train a Great Pyrenees; you fall in love with them.
They train you.
And yeah, he
Yep.
has put on probably about 30 or 40 pounds since we got him.
The hell.
Good to see. Put some weight on.
Thanks for having me up. I'm gonna go do shared custody.
Okay. All right. We'll see you. I dropped it for you, Red, and then I'm going to close her down. She's there for you, Red.
Cool.
So
Have a good one.
there she is. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye, guys.